Welcome to the tunnel turn, everybody, where it gets a little hairy here.
But that's the way we like it.
Oh yes, we love these races on Wednesday.
Woohoo!
Today's race is the Allsco 500.
Charlotte, take 2. Race day means power rankings, and you know what that means?
What does that mean?
That means it's on, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yes.
Come bring your power rankings to us. Bring your top 10. Comment below because we want to know. We're going to bring yours. Are you ready to go with your number 10?
Oh yeah, I'm ready to go.
Alright, bring it on me, baby.
My number 10, he didn't make my rankings last week, but he was in the top 5 most of the race. William Byron. He's in a Hendricks car. He's really fast. Yeah, he had some bad luck with the blown tire, but he was in the top 5 all day. So he has to be in there.
William Byron, huh?
Oh yeah.
I don't think he was even in my research.
No?
He never. I'm sorry. I remember the 24 car. I remember this Gordon guy that was in it. Oh, but he's gone. Oh yeah, he's the Mr. Commentator. Anyway, I never see William Byron unless he's hitting the wall. So
he was in the top 5 all day long.
And when did he blow his tire?
2 laps to go.
Bad luck, isn't it?
Well, that's happened to somebody else that's a little up on our list. So who's your number 10?
Well, he wasn't on my list last week as well. Now, it's become a little easier this week to obviously do power rankings because we're doing Charlotte twice. So it's like getting to tweak it just a little bit. So I'm going to add somebody this week. At my number 10, I added Kurt Busch.
Kurt Busch. Well, I had him in my top 10 last week.
Well, I overlooked him. You know, as I said before, I am a Busch fan. You know, and I didn't even think about putting Kurt Busch in here in this top 10. You know, so many good drivers. There's 10 spots for at least 20, 25 drivers that could actually win this race.
Where did he finish on Sunday? On Sunday.
On Sunday, he actually finished 7th.
Oh, okay.
Which is not bad considering he started on the pole. You know.
That's true, and he was fast in the first 50 laps when it was daylight.
I know, the nighttime just wasn't very good for him, but at the end of the day, he still scored that top 10.
Yes, he did. He did get a top 10. And I'm always happy about seeing Kurt Busch in the top 10 because we like both the Busch brothers over here.
Definitely like the Busch brothers. Alright, folks, my number 9 on my list this week. He was on my list last week. He's down 4 spots, but I want to keep him. I picked Denny Hamlin.
Denny Hamlin at number 9?
At number 9. Though I do think he can still win the race, I will never take that away from him. I think last week's penalties are going to be very hard for him to overcome, but I think he'll still get a good finish out of it.
Wow, so you got the guy with 2 wins down at number 9.
That's right. There's a lot of good guys in front of him, and I really believe that
you lose a little bit of tungsten ballast, and all of a sudden you're dropped 4 spots.
Hey, that thing was heavy.
You know who I have at number 9?
What?
Denny Hamlin.
Wow.
I dropped him down 4 spots also. I mean, it's crazy how things happen.
And you're picking on me. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, even though he's leading playoff points, I mean, you know, it's just so hard. It's so hard to rank these guys because when you disappear for a race like that, other guys perform, and
that's right.
Sometimes it's sadly just the way it is. A good finish can easily get him right back up there, though. At number 8, I moved him up 2 spots from last week. Jimmie Johnson.
Moving Jimmie Johnson up, huh?
Even though his car was disqualified, he was up there. He was right there where he needs to be. That's Jimmie Johnson's style, and he was going for the win. He's going to be up there. They said that they know what the specs were that were wrong, and they've taken care of it, and it won't happen again. So, how about you? Who's your 8?
Well, my 8 is a new entry. I was given a severe tongue lashing over recent weeks that I left him off my power rankings, that maybe he should be on here. And then I looked over his stats and I watched the race.
I know who this is.
So I added Alex Bowman to my list on number 8.
Yeah, number 88.
Can't take it away from him, you know, he started 12th. He took the lead after the rain delay. He won the first stage. He won the second stage. 2 laps to go, he restarted third, but he dropped back to 19th, so he doesn't have the finish to show it, but he led 164 laps. He was up there. He was a contender.
Yep, and you know where he's going to be starting today's race? He's starting second.
That's right.
Because he finished 19th, so he's going to be on the front row.
That's right.
So you can expect the race to start with the 88 car out front. I have him a little bit higher on my power rankings, though. So, but let's move on. Moving on, we will go to number 7. I have Kyle Busch.
Kyle Busch at 7.
Yeah, I know he finished in the top 5 and he gets moved down a notch. But hey, yes, he has 4 top 5s. He still has no wins. He still has no stage wins. How is it that we're 7 races in and Kyle Busch does not have one single playoff point?
That's insane.
Yes, it is. But it's not like he's not performing great. So number 7 is not exactly bad because everybody here is really good. He can still easily win the race.
That is true. You can never not count out Kyle Busch. Any racetrack, any time, this young man can win. Well, my number 7, I went a little differently because I had to add this guy. He's a new entry to my list. You picked on me a little last week for not having him, and you won the dang race. Brad Keselowski.
Bubba K.
Bubba K.
Never
count out Bubba K at a track. One handful of drivers that'll win at practically every track. He stayed in the teens most of the race. He worked his way up, but when he needed to be there at the end, he was there. Right place, right time, right winner.
Hey, what more can you say? They made the right call where Chase Elliott made the wrong call. So, moving on, number 6, I have Alex Bowman. He had a bad finish because of that last restart. He just got loose a little bit, and everybody he went back really fast, which is a shame because he was top 5 all day, like I said earlier.
He won two of the stages. I mean, how can you take that away from this kid? I mean, I understand he had a bad finish. I mean, not even that, it's a teens. So, it's not really a bad finish. It just doesn't show all the work and all the good racing he did all day to have a finish like that.
No.
I would like to see him in victory lane after a run like that.
But if there is any positives that come from it, finishing 19th puts him on the front row for today's race, which is why he's got to be up there in the power rankings. He's going to be starting the race in the lead. It's almost certain that that's going to happen. How about you? Who's at number 6?
Well, number 6. My number 6 pretty much stayed the same this week. I picked Jimmie Johnson.
It's a good number 6.
It's a good number 6. It's a safe number 6. I didn't want to change him too much because it's Jimmie Johnson. It's Charlotte. It's the house that Jimmie built. Jimmie owns Charlotte. I don't care about all that off-track bull honky. Don't care. Do not care. When it's on the pavement, Jimmie Johnson will be there.
It's almost every time. That's why I had him at 7. We were just one off.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the very important part of our power rankings, the top 5.
Top 5.
Top 5. All right, in my top 5 this week, I have Joey Logano.
Joey Logano at number 5?
Joey Logano at number 5.
Well,
now, I moved him back 2 spots. Or up 2 spots. Is that what they say? Up or low? I think it's up 2 spots. Anyway, he started at 7th. Now, I'm not saying he had a bad day because I moved him up a little bit. Because 2 spots, the people I have ahead of him, Anyway, started at 7th. Top 10 for the first 2 stages, won the 3rd stage, caught speed on pit road in the final stage, and finished the race in 13th. So, not an awesome day.
Not championship type of stuff that we're used to seeing from Joey Logano, but
he'll be there. He will be there.
Yep, and And I agree 100% because I also have Joey Logano in my number 5. Down 3 spots from last week, I had him at 2. Now he's 5. A 13th place finish can do that kind of thing to you. But he still got 2 wins. He did get the stage win on a really good call to stay out on those tires.
Mm-hmm.
And so now he's leading Denny Hamlin, or tied with Denny Hamlin, I apologize, with 11 playoff points. So,
not a bad thing.
not much more to say about Joey Logano.
Definitely not a bad thing.
All right, my number 4, we talked about him a little bit earlier, the race winner, Brad Keselowski.
Okay.
I don't see any reason that he can't be up there again, because he was fast. It's just so hard to pass. It seems like it literally took him the whole race to slowly work his way up there.
Not to mention, Charlotte take 2. Momentum.
Yep.
You just won a race, and you're back right at the same place. And momentum is a very powerful thing. I'd love to be walking to Charlotte with all that momentum and that feeling in my head.
Absolutely, and that's what he has. I would have him a little bit higher, but he's going to be starting 20th now, so once again, he's going to be working through, and this race is a lot shorter at 500K than 600 miles.
That is true.
So he's going to have to do something. Maybe he'll stay out, since that's what we saw on Sunday. I'll bet we'll see more than a few people stay out after Sunday's race. All right, so who's your number 4?
My number 4 this week is Kyle Busch.
Kyle Busch. Ooh, that's definitely higher than I had him.
Yeah, definitely. I can't not have Kyle Busch in my top 5. I'm sorry. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Kyle Busch has to be in my top 5.
Oh, yeah.
Any track, anywhere, anytime. Trucks, Busch, or Xfinity now. Yeah, I still call it Busch. And
That's
I may
okay.
continue, you're going to hear me say Busch a lot. It happens.
We'll try not to.
Comment below, correct me. Have at it.
Right.
I don't care. I'll still call it Busch. Anyway, no matter what he drives, he wins. He'll be there. Also, you have got to give props to Kyle Busch's pit crew. There's a reason that guy finished in the top 5. His pit crew got him out in 12.1 seconds.
12.1 seconds.
Holy moly, dude.
Candy Crew's getting it done.
That's right. They put the Candyman out there in 12 seconds. 4 times.
That's crazy.
That's insane. Anyway, alrighty. My number 3 is Martin Truex Jr.
Truex Jr.
I moved him up 2 spots.
2 spots.
2 spots. He was top 10 all day. Led 87 laps. I mean, nothing else to be said. Stamp it.
Yeah,
mail
he
it.
was top 3.
It's done.
If he wasn't in the lead, he was chasing Bowman early in the race. He was in the lead a good part of the race. He was second or he was always there. So just pretty good chance he's going to be there this week. Why I also have him at number 3. I balked big time last week. I took heat on this one because I didn't have him on my rankings at all. And for a Charlotte race to not have Truex up there, hey, that's my mistake. But this week, he's here at number 3.
Good
and
choice.
he's going to show us why.
Good choice. Good choice.
So now we get to number 2. I have a feeling these two we're both going to have the same 2. Just wondering what the order is going to be. Well, number 2, I have Kevin Harvick.
Well,
I moved him down a spot from number 1. I know he has yet to finish a race outside the top 10 and leads NASCAR with 5 top 5s. But right now, there's a reason he's not number 1 right now. And I think it's clear why.
well, for my number 2, I also have Kevin Harvick.
Well, I promise you, we did not look
We
at
don't
each
do
other's.
these together.
No,
We don't talk about these till we get here, and we do them in front of you. So we're just as surprised as you are. Well, almost, because we know each other. But
It happens.
it happens sometimes. Anyway, yeah, I mean, he started 22nd. He didn't have the greatest day. It was a mulligan type day. At least it looked like that most of the race. But you know what? He finished in the top 5. He did what he had to do. That's that championship winning car. Stewart Haas!
Yep, but the reason he's number 2, like we said, this guy right here, Chase Elliott, he should have 2 wins in a row. I hate saying shoulda, woulda, coulda, but he should have won that. He was going to win that race at Darlington.
He was going to win that race at Charlotte.
He was going to win Charlotte. He was out in the lead by a mile before a blown tire. And yeah, it was a dumb move to pit. But in a way, he's right. If he would have stayed out, then everybody pits. And while yes, he probably could have held on, it's no guarantee. It's no guarantee.
Yeah, there are no guarantees in life. Obviously, we know anything could have happened. He could have blown his tire.
So they made the decision they make, and then look what he did. He went from 11th to 3rd on the track and ended up with the 2nd place, which is still a damn good finish.
Right. There's nothing. That is nothing to laugh at. Nothing to laugh at.
Man, if he had just got one more, if he had just got, but
Should've
he wasn't going to catch Keselowski. He was too far
too
out.
late.
Clean air. Clean air is key.
I hope they take that into consideration this race. I really do, because obviously my number 1 is the same, Chase. My Hooters man. But I want to see him up there. I want to see him in that winner's circle. He needs to be there. He's right there every race.
Yep. He is my pick to win this race. He has got to win this race. He's got to win.
Well, I wanted to pick him to win too, but should I pick something different than him? Comment below, but chances are I'm going to pick Chase.
So is that your pick? Is it Chase Elliott?
Chase Elliott is my pick, of course. Chase Elliott is my pick every week. Chase Elliott, it will not change no matter what my power rankings are. My pick every week is Chase Elliott.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick. So, I guess that's our power rankings. You can tell us what you think about it. Did we leave somebody out? Or did we, or we just put somebody too high? Tell us what you think. Leave your own top 10. We'd love to hear it.
Definitely. Comment below, Give us a ring. Tell us what you know. Tell us what you don't know. Ask us a question. We'll give you the answer or we'll find out the answer. Point is, tune in for power rankings. Tune in for the race.
Today's race is the Allsco 500. It starts at 8 o'clock on FS1.
Surely take two.
So make sure you join us tomorrow. We will have our review out. And then in just a couple days after that, we're at Bristol. And somebody's going to have a Bristol birthday bash. Because it's her birthday. And what better racetrack to celebrate on your birthday than Bristol?
Bucket list track for me. Hope to go there one day.
Oh, I would love to go to Bristol one day.
But to have to get to watch it on my birthday and have off from work on my birthday this weekend to watch it is a present in itself.
Yep, that's a beautiful thing. Alright, so, you ready to take us home?
Alrighty then. If you liked our video today, thanks for joining us. If you want to comment on our power rankings, feel free to do so. Put in your own power rankings. Let us compare. Let us talk about it. Comment below. Like, share, subscribe. Tell all your friends about the tunnel turn. This is the place to be when it's time to talk. We are your fan-friendly talk. We are for fans, by fans. We are just a couple of fans who watch every week, who don't know nothing about nothing but what we've been watching.
That's right. That's right. So, until next time, be careful in the tunnel turn.
Bye.